I'm Alison Nichol for SquareEyed.tv, and today we're giving you the 10 most exciting things about Game of Thrones Season 6. It's set to be a massive year for the show when it returns in April, and with so much to discuss, let's dive straight in. Bran Stark didn't appear in Season 5 at all. This was, according to the producers, done to focus on the developing narratives of other characters. Now, with everything up to speed, the story is set up for his dramatic return. In A Dance with Dragons, Bran connects his consciousness with the Heart Tree at Winterfell, and when Theon was in Godswood, he thought he heard Bran's voice. We think Bran may be the key to helping Theon and Sansa from the evil Ramsay. We certainly hope so, at least.
Hoda, calm down. Hoda, be quiet.
No way! Really? As ridiculous as this sounds, it's been heard through the grapevine that Ned Stark is actually still alive. The theory is that Varys switched Ned before his execution with a skin changer, meaning that Papa Stark is still out there somewhere. Perhaps this is just a crazy theory constructed purely because people love Sean Bean so much. As far as all the Season 6 theories go, this one is the most speculative. It is likely that he will appear, but in a much younger form, as many expect the producers to tell the story of a young Ned played by Sebastian Croft. Well, young Ned Stark is better than no Ned Stark.
My mother wishes me to let Lord Eddard join the Night's Watch. Stripped of all titles and powers, he would serve the realm in permanent exile. And my lady Sansa has begged mercy for her father. Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
With Daenerys fleeing Meereen at the end of Season 5 on Drogon, it has left Tyrion in a bit of a sticky spot. With the Queen gone, Tyrion will have to use all his intelligence and all the help he can get from saving Meereen from utter catastrophe. The city is set to be overrun by a deadly and contagious plague, thanks to the slaves of Yunkai waiting outside the walls of Meereen to attack. It's going to be a massively interesting season for Tyrion, and with the help of Varys and Daario, we hope he can overcome the troubles afoot in Meereen.
Vla.
A rather glaring omission from Game of Thrones Season 5 was any mention of Balon Greyjoy, including whether or not he's still alive and kicking. In the novels, Balon is killed either by Melisandre's blood magic or one of his brothers, depending on whose story you believe, since the act happens off-page. Many have speculated how the Ironborn could actually fit into the storyline, and we suspect that if we're going to see him, the show may have to take liberties with their adaptation once again.
And you say you're Theon Greyjoy?
Yes.
Why should I believe that?
I was born on Pike to Balon Greyjoy, his third and last living son. I am your prince. I swear it by the drowned god. What is dead may never die.
Roose Bolton is an exceptionally cold man, seemingly incapable of feelings and completely and utterly ruthless. It could just be that he's power-hungry and willing to do whatever necessary to achieve it. But then again, it could be down to what's known as the bolt-on theory. Basically, it's that Roose is an immortal maniac that kills people and steals their skin. Some people have even speculated that he is some form of White Walker, as it's noted in the book that Theon believes Roose to be ageless with icy eyes and no battle scars. Surely he's not human. We may well find out in Season 6.
We are more prepared for a siege than they could ever be. All we have to do is wait for them to freeze, starve, and mutiny.
I think you're missing an opportunity to show the people of the North how House Bolton treats southern invaders.
And what do you recommend?
That we not sit and wait for Stannis to decide what sort of fight this is going to be. that we hit first and hit hard and leave a feast for the crows.
There is a role in Season 6 simply described as father. While this could be anyone, there is convincing evidence that it is Randall Tarly, father of Sam. Randall is one of the greatest warriors in Westeros, defeating Robert Baratheon at the Battle of Ashford. Sam was kept in the periphery for much of Season 5, so we're really excited that we could be seeing much more of him, and his severely intimidating dad. Game of Thrones is a show that loves to keep us guessing. For example, we didn't actually see Brienne kill Stannis at the end of Season 5, nor did we witness the on-screen death of the Hound when Arya left him dying on a rock. Dying, but not dead. A character has been cast for Season 6 simply called Priest, apparently an ex-warrior who has found religion. This perfectly fits the description of Septon Meribald from the books, who reveals to Brienne that the Hound survived and has continued his life in secrecy as a gravedigger. So there's a good chance we could be seeing the Hound yet again, just not as a devastating swordsman of previous years.
Do it. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
It is possible, given the events that took place 17 years before the story begins, that we'll be visiting the Tower of Joy in a flashback. But wait, there's more. HBO announced a list of unnamed roles it was casting, including one called Legendary Fighter, who is a paragon of knighthood in his 30s or 40s who carries a famous sword. Could this be Sir Arthur Dayne, also known as the Sword in the Morning, who Ned Stark describes in the books as the finest knight he ever saw? It would fit when you consider that Dayne died in the Tower of Joy. He was holding Lyanna captive when Ned and his companions arrived to free her. We're thinking the Tower of Joy is going to be one of this season's most unforgettable moments. Yes, dragons, and plenty of them. With the return of Drogon at the end of Season 5, we got an indication of how enormous and terrifying Daenerys' dragons have become. One of the biggest visual effects feats of the show so far was managing to show Khaleesi fleeing Meereen on Drogon, and we've been told by the producers to prepare for plenty more fire-breathing action in Season 6. Oh yeah, and there's also the awesome possibility that Daenerys might convince an army of Dothraki to join her, summon the Unsullied, and cross the Narrow Sea. That would be epic. What better way to finish than with the much publicised resurrection of Jon Snow? The commander of the Night's Watch was killed by his brethren in the Season 5 finale, but that hasn't stopped a swirl of speculation suggesting a spectacular return. At the end of the 5th season, we saw the Red Priestess Melisandre arriving at Castle Black, fueling rumours that she will pray to the Lord of Light and magically bring Snow back from the dead. Could it really happen? Well, a lot of images have emerged of Kit Harington on the set, so we know he's going to feature in this season in some shape or form. But will it be to exact revenge on the group of brothers that plunged the knife into him, or is his return in the form of a vision or hallucination? We'll have to wait and find out.
For the watch.
That's all from me for now. Stay tuned to SquareEyed.tv for plenty more Game of Thrones videos, and don't forget to subscribe, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thanks for watching and see you next time.